first ever, so we'll see.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I'm 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. This is Always Race Day. This is Infield Beers. This is Kaleb Johnson, winner of night one of the 360 Nationals, and team owner Dennis Gainey here. We'll get to you. I know you're eager to talk to get your face in front of the camera and stir some shit up on Twitter, right?
Maybe. Absolutely, maybe. You never know.
Caleb, has it set in yet, winning that race, leading all 18, and has anyone came up and told you how far away you gapped the rest of the field?
20 laps.
Was it 20?
It was 20.
All right, that's on me. That's the press conference question that got in my head.
To answer your question, no, it hasn't set in yet. Few people have told me that I was out quite a ways, but when you're in that position, you don't really know what's going on. So I tried to, I've been in the position before where I've been a little too patient with lap traffic, so I just tried to attack it as fast as I could, and yeah, it turned out pretty well. So,
Dennis, how hard in your head were you chanting, "Please stay green, please stay green"?
I wasn't for sure if I wanted it to stay green because I knew we were good in clean air, and I felt that Kaleb has been very patient with lap cars before, and I didn't want that to bite us again. So I was on a teeter-totter, didn't know what exactly I wanted.
And you've put, as I asked you earlier, but you've put so many cars out here on the track trying to get your team kind of off the ground, and hodgepodge of drivers. No, not disrespect to any skill or anything. There's just been a lot of people in them. What's it mean to win here finally and knock that monkey out the box?
It's great to win as a car owner. My first car owner win here. I'm glad it came with Kaleb. I mean, he's kind of a nice guy sometimes, but I mean, it's not bad for an engine that don't run.
How did you guys meet each other? How did the connection start, and when did you decide to, Dennis, I'm going to put Kaleb in my car and see how fast he goes?
That's your, how did that happen?
I don't even know. Honestly, he started designing my cars a couple of years ago, and he's always told me that he's wanted me to race his car. At first, I didn't really believe him, but it just happened so one night this year, I guess it was like a Tuesday or Monday night, he called me and was like, "Hey, what you racing this weekend?" And he asked me if I would race his car for one night, and at the end of the night, it turned into us bringing the car home with us. So I feel like Dennis and I have a really good relationship. We probably give each other way too much shit, but that's the fun in it. So we get along really well. He trusts me. Some days I don't know why. He trusts my whole crew, which means a lot to me. So I'm just glad I'm the one that gets to drive his race car.
Yeah, it seems like your drivers really enjoy you. They like busting your balls on Twitter. I saw Zach Hampton tweet that you got the bar cover at Dingus tonight. Is that true?
I don't know. He said he gave one of the team credit cards to the bar to just buy for everybody, so who knows? Don't know. We'll find out, right? It's not like we bought too much power steering fluid.
Tell me about that story.
Kaleb thought he needed power steering fluid, so he bought some, and we had like 30 gallons at the shop.
I have not heard the end of that yet, so.
You guys got expendable funds now that you're a 360 Nationals prelim winner, right?
Yes, that $3,000 might cover the rear end, one of the rear ends that we destroyed in the last 3 weeks.
What do you guys have to do to the car in preparation for Saturday? What do you anticipate, and what makes a good night for you, Kaleb?
I mean, just, yeah, general maintenance, I feel like. Just obviously wash the car, get it ready for Saturday. I see we're sitting fourth in points, so hopefully that gives us a good, we'll see how tomorrow shakes out, but I feel like it gives us a decent starting spot on Saturday. So yeah, looking forward to it. It was a very good night.
Big shout out to this guy driving around us so he doesn't run over Josh. Only one I'm worried about right now. How much confidence does it give you knowing how well the car takes off? Obviously, it's clean air, it's different, and we've seen a lot of first-time winners this year, but that car looks bad fast. I think it looked as fast as anyone on the ground in it.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the case. This is a different car than what I've kind of raced all year. Dennis put it together for me last week. Junked one of his cars the week prior. Sorry, Dennis, not really, but
Sorry.
He told me from the start that it was a good race car. Brandon Wimmer's been fast in it. Bryce Lucius has been fast in it. So even after last week, we didn't have the greatest qualifying run, but I feel like we still showed speed in traffic, and yeah, I feel like we have a decent shot going into Saturday.
Your second one as a car owner. Where was the other one at? Remind me.
East Moline, Illinois. It's home track to me. I was born in Moline. My grandfather won figure 8 track championship there, so it was the original reason to buy a 360 was 3 years ago to run a race there, and unfortunately the mag went out and we didn't get to do that, and it took us 2 years. We finally got back there, got our first win as a team, and now we finally, now we finally got it done here, and hopefully Saturday Kaleb doesn't fall out of the seat and can finish it.
How big is that track in East Moline?
Very small, quarter mile. Very small.
And a lot of people were surprised. Tyler Courtney told me a similar thing a week ago, that he just brings his best cars to nationals. There's not a short track car, there's not a long track car. You said this is the same car that won there?
Yeah.
Same chassis, same everything?
Absolutely. It's actually the car we built for Brandon last year, the Gold Eagle car. We were really good last year in the 410 nationals, and it keeps going. It's our best car probably.
That's awesome. Well, we got flashed a couple questions ago. I think that's a good spot to end on. Again, Kaleb Johnson, Dennis Gainey, they took it home tonight. We'll be back all week with Infield Beers. Thank you guys for listening. If you're not watching on Dirt Vision, get your ass out here. It's going to be a fun next 9 days.